Hello guys, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel Swift iOS. I hope you all are doing well. So let's start. Our today's topic is break statement. What is break statement and when we have to use break? So break statement is used to terminate the loop immediately when it is encountered. Let's see syntax. So we are going in an Xcode, and in Xcode we are creating a new playground. Its name is break. Great. So our playground is created. I am deleting it. The syntax of break is simply break. This is the syntax. Okay. So before break statement, make sure you know about loops and conditional statement like if else, and working with for loop, while loop, like. And if you haven't saw yet the videos on that, please see for your better understanding. So let's see. Break with for loops. We have for loops, and like we are going on slide, and like this is an we can say working of break statements. Here we can see that we have for loops and condition, if condition, and here is a break statement keyword, right? If like for loop, here is in code, and after that if the condition is become true, then it's go under the conditional statement. If the condition is true, then the break statement uh, goes out of the for loop, like this loop, entire loop. After that there is another statement or anything, it not be executed. Like we have while loops, and inside that while loop we have if, and in the if condition we have break statement. So it's similar for the both of them. So let's see by examples in Xcode. So let's jump in Xcode, and we can use break statement with for loop to terminate the loop when certain condition is met. So let's see what we are trying to say. Break statement with for loop. So for I in 1 to 5, right? If I is equal to 3, here is a condition. If I is equal to 3, then we are breaking it. Okay, and after that I am simply printing value of I. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Okay, is the okay, yes, equal spacing is mandatory. Yes, 1 2. Here when value of I becomes 3, the break statement terminates the loop. Hence the output does not include the value after the 2. Here when the value of I becomes 3, then it's become true, and break statement calls. After that it goes out of the for loop, so print statement is not printed. And break statement is always used in a decision making. I am writing the with comments the note. Very important thing is the break statement is almost always used in decision making statement. This is a very important point. We see break statement with for loop. So now we will see with for loops. Like here we have this example. So let's jump into our Xcode. So break statement with while loop. If you haven't saw the while loop and for loop, please see the previous videos on loops. So for your better understanding, right, I am declaring a variable I equals to 1. After that, while statement, here is a condition I is less than equal to 1, 0, 10. Here print, we are printing table of 2, like we can say, I can say table of 2. So we have to print it like that, and equals to. After that, we can also do this like in this way, I, right. And here is an if statement, if condition, if I is greater than or equal to 5. If this condition meets, then we are breaking our statement, otherwise we will increase our value of I. So let's print. So you can see this 1 to 5. After that, its conditions become true, then it is not evaluated, it is not like printing, right. So we can use with while loop also. Break statement we can use with nested loops. So let's see with nested loop. Oh, I mistake it written, yes. So I am commenting all this. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. So break statement with nested loops. Nested loop means loops inside a loop, right. We can also use break statement inside a nested loop. If we use break statement inside the inner loop, then inner loop will terminate. If we use break statement outside the inner loop, the outsider loop will terminate, right. We have two cases in that. So let's see here. Here we have one example. So let's directly goes with examples. So we are using with nested. This is a loop, right. This is a single loop. Here now we can say it's a nesting because we have like loops in loop, so it's a nesting. And we are giving a condition I is equal to 2. This is the condition, and we are using break statement for breaking our example. Inside this we are simply printing it. If the value of ij, let's print value of ij. Yes, I is equal to, we have two methods of to print the values from variable in the above, and we see in the above example with the while loop, and the next another with this. So the value of j, right. So let's see what it will print. Like this is an output, this is the output for that example. Here we, when value of I is equal to true 2, then break statement is executed. It terminates the inner loop and control flow of the program moves to the outer loop, right. So the value of 2 is equal to I is equal to 2 is never displayed, right. We are only displaying I is equal to 1 and 3, not 2, right. In Swift we have labeled, we have seen we have labeled break statements. Till now we have only used unlabeled breaks. So there another form of break statement is label break statements in Swift. When using nested loops, we can terminate the outer loop with the help of labeled break statements, right? So we will jump on the slide to make better understanding, get better understanding. So here you can see this is almost the same as before, but here is an outer label and here is an outer label also. So in this slide we have used outer label identifier to specify the outer label. Now break statement terminate the label statement, that is the outer statement, right, in the example. Then the control of the program jumps after the label statements. So let's modify our code and let's modify with like our this for with this example also. So nothing is we have to do outer loop and colon, right? This is our inner loop, inner loop colon, and we have to like outer loop. So this is a simple example, right? Now let's print our, then here we can see, right, this statement directly out of the whole like an outer block. Before we are we used label statement, label break statement, it's only goes inside break inside that, but after that we use labeled statements, then it's goes outside the outer loop because we declare inside because we declare outer loop here. So this is for today's. I hope you guys like understand today's topic, break statements, and please see the previous videos on conditional statement and loops, for loop, while loop, for better understanding of break statements. And we use break statement in many conditions like a decision making, and we have continuous statements also, we will see in the next upcoming videos. So please stay here for getting more updates on Swift iOS. I hope you guys like my videos. Please do subscribe, like, and share the feedback. Thank you. Bye.